So, we are here to start the final chapter of Atlantis. But I discovered this was a thing again. So, we're going to go through a little bit of the files for Layla, the staff. Staff of Hermes, powerful Isu artifact, symbol of healing, inspiration for the Caudius, twin snakes. Evidence strongly suggests healing abilities. Healing or time manipulation. If we're right, the staff can rewrite the rules of physics, including entropy. We already know the Isu are capable of interacting with reality in a way that disregards normal timeline. Wouldn't even guess without more information. Atlantis. Allegorical location described by Plato. Current estimated locations: Thera, now Santorini, Greece. Previous historical evidence: Minoan eruption, which led to the collapse of that civilization, was to be the source of the Atlantis myth. Current evidence: complex and extensive Isu site preserved underwater. Interesting. Who is Alethea? Or aka our modern Cortana? Reconsidering reality. Question of reality theory posits that nature of universe is dictated by mathematical equations, and that someone who can understand these equations can rewrite reality. Okay, that's a little scary. Use of mastered checking the equations. After all, Minerva and Juno told us they ran all kinds of simulations to figure out how to save civilization from planet scorching solar flares. But have they reached a stage where they can rewrite the equations? Interesting. Bios of the gods. Persephone. Okay. Zeus gets together with Demeter. Compared to his previous track record, this was a healthy relationship. Had Persephone. Beautiful, pure, whole maiden. Hades riding a chariot pulled by demonic immortal horses, gets his kidnap on, drags her to the underworld. Demeter throws a fit, stopping plants from growing. Greece stars, mortals begging for hostage negotiations. Hades agrees to return Persephone, but claims a loophole. She's eating pomegranate seeds. So, yeah, she has to return for part of the year. Yeah. Adonis. Okay, handsome but mortal lover of Aphrodite. Mythology is messed up. Mother got on the wrong side of Aphrodite, who cursed her. Father gets her. Oh, incest. Awesome. Aphrodite felt guilty, took baby Adonis to the underworld to be raised Persephone. Aphrodite came back to Adonis, and lo and behold, fell for his perfect physique. Because again, Aphrodite was technically married to Hephaestus, who was, well, he being dropped on his head as a baby as an understatement. Aphrodite also tended to fall for Ares. Divine women argue over who should get Adonis. Zeus comes up with a solution. Yeah. Third of his time with Aphrodite, third with Persephone, and a third by himself. Okay. Hermes. Messenger of gods, trickster, magician, lover of at least 40 goddesses. Okay, guy got it on. Powerful warrior who defeated a 100-eye beast. Okay. Hecate. Mistrusted but essential goddess of witchcraft, crossroads, and necromancy. Okay. Sent to help sent by Demeter to help her daughter. Modern Wiccans keep literal fires burning for her. Yeah. Hades. Okay. Yeah. Sibling of Zeus and Poseidon. Presided over the underworld. Yeah. Charon. That's the ferryman. Father's Erebus, personification of darkness. Oh, his brother is Thanatos and Hypnos. So okay, so gods of death and sleep. Nice. And yeah, he gets stuck as ferryman of the dead. Poseidon, god of sea and earthquakes and horses. Lost the competition to Athena to be patron god of Athens. No surprise there. Sent a flood to punish Athens for not choosing him. Yeah, Poseidon's got a temper. Atlas. Okay, so we haven't run into him yet, and we technically haven't run into Poseidon, so they must be in this chapter. Atlas was the firstborn to a mortal woman. Gave birth to 5 sets of twins. Ouch. Okay, yeah, and then he's the guy who holds up the world. Holds up the sky to keep the world from being crushed. Audio.
The assassins who found Atlantis. Sounds like the title of a documentary full of cheap CGI and alien theories. Lena tells me that Troy was considered a myth before Frank Calvert found it, and Heinrich Schliemann stole credit for it.
Oh, well.
If we ever get to reveal this, I wonder who we'll give the credit to.
That it? Okay.
Just when I think I've got a hand on the precursors, someone new shows up. At least Alethea seems to be no friend to Juno. I still can't believe I wasn't on the team that took her down. I could have stopped. Victoria's right. Blaming myself is useless. But Tosvik, Otzelberg, you're gonna pay for betraying Charlotte. One artery at a time.
Okay, so there's stuff I'm missing there.
Mission accomplished. So why does it feel like this is just the beginning?
I know there's
Isu
books
infighting,
and
actual
there's comic books as well that expand on the lore, and I haven't actually gotten my hands on those yet. So
congratulate the team. Keep the staff safe. And
on the
figure out how
last
you're supposed
bit,
to balance out the universe.
it sounds like
That's
someone's
all.
taking care of Juno, who is trying to possess somebody to take over the world and cause all sorts of, well, basically a resurgence of the Isu, who, you know, are gonna come, like, reclaim their place as rulers of humanity.
Oh, Mrs. Han. Nice trick with the fake USB key.
Oh.
Almost inconvenienced Abstergo headquarters. Your pranks are amusing as always.
Otzelberg. Asshole
Let me
extraordinary.
be direct. I know you and the assassins are searching for something of great importance. Transmit your findings, or your present colleagues will become collateral damage.
Short, sweet threats.
Or
Lovely.
perhaps I should start with an old friend from Abstergo, Habibti. Berg out.
Fun. Can't access that. Okay. Well, back into Atlantis. Oh, I really hope Victoria is not lying around. But I really hope she's okay. 'Cause the way... Is this her? This is her. Oh, I really hope you're not dead. That would really suck if you were dead. Oh, yeah, no, it did not end well last time.
Back so soon?
Alethea, I know I wasn't gone long in the Animus, but I couldn't wait.
I've been thinking about whether or not I should let you continue. And I have my answer, but I'm afraid you won't like it.
That's
Don't tell me I can't go into the
standard.
third simulation.
I'm sorry, Layla. I made a miscalculation. and I factored you in when it was a mistake to do so. I see that clearly now. It's
Ouch.
time for you to leave Atlantis.
You can't do this. Not now! I've seen Elysium and the Underworld. You can't take that away!
If I'd known this reality would go the direction it did, you wouldn't have seen any of it. You're too human. Your DNA has succumbed to the corrupting nature of the staff.
Yep. The staff is
I know
making
the
her
bleeding
go a
effect
little
is real,
cuckoo for Cocoa
and
Puffs.
accessing Deimos' memory did affect me. But I've studied Isu artifacts. This is the last stage of my trials. When it's over, my DNA will be able to overcome the staff's control.
I
Perhaps.
doubt that.
But you won't see that through. My simulations are closed to you.
I'm really sorry, Alethea. For everything up until now. You had such high hopes for me.
I did, yes. But that was my own fault. I should never have let you go down this path.
No, that's the thing. You were right. You saw something in me that I'd be the one to bring balance. And I still can if you let me.
Even if I were to let you in, your doctor is...
Oh
If
no!
I could take that
She
back,
is
I
dead.
would.
Damn, I liked
But
Victoria.
I can't.
She
And I
actually
have to
cared
keep going.
and
From her
kind of balanced Layla
calculations,
out.
Your body wouldn't be able to withstand the simulations.
My body is fine. The staff kept Kassandra alive for thousands of years. I've got a protection guarantee.
Your mind is a different story altogether. You don't have the sense to see its degradation.
When you break it down, this staff heals, Alethea. I could come out of this smarter, more in control. Invincible.
That's quite a leap in logic.
Cuckoo
Just
for
let me
Cocoa
see
Puffs,
for
Layla.
myself.
Desperate, obsessed.
Please.
Go.
This needs to end.
Oh my god, thank you. You won't regret this.
And of course, now here we go, jumping in.
I'll see you inside.
This isn't gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. But time to go see Big Bad Daddy Poseidon. And what fresh hell we can unleash with this. The last great Isu city. Atlantis was a product of Isu minds and human strength. The legacy to Poseidon, Lord of the Sea, was ironically doomed at the end of its realm. 10 sons. Dikastes and power to pass judgment on all matters of law and custom within his or her jurisdiction. The Dikastes. Okay, so it's multiple people. This is gonna be weird. And let's see, do we get to punch Hades in the face? Because that's where the last simulation ended, right as we're finished kicking Hades' ass. Yep. Oh, look, it's Poseidon.
That's enough!
No need to shout. This isn't your domain, brother.
Hades has nothing left to offer you. You are never meant to stay here, nor Elysium. You didn't belong on Kefalonia, and you didn't belong in Sparta. I can offer you a place you do belong. It's time you finally found it. Atlantis awaits.
Uh-huh.
Anyone
You want to
better
use
than
me for
you.
your own ends as well,
For
butthead.
this.
Oh no, Tartarus rifts.
No!
Oh, that's a problem. Hades just got yoinked through a rift. That'll cause problems. And now here I am in Atlantis. And I'm assured what is Poseidon's throne room.
There's no need for that here. You're safe.
I will be the judge of that.
I've heard that before.
This place isn't like any other you've been. There's no Persephone, no Hades.
Just you.
Just me. Dikastes Vasilevs, the grand adjudicator of all Atlantis. But to you, I am Poseidon. What I'm offering you, Keeper of the Staff, is a place at my side. Join me as my Dikastes.
You want me to join as one of your judge, jury, and executioners? As tempting as that sounds.
Welcome home.
This is not home. Again, you seek to use me for your own means.
If you're the Dikastes Vasilevs, you expect me to be...
Dikastes, the judge. Be my hand in laying and enforcing judgment in Atlantis.
Well, I must warn you that I'm not always right.
I was both surprised and encouraged by your actions in the underworld. Fortunes were exchanged in response to your choices. But trust that I learned your reverence to justice is true.
Hades must have told you about my staff.
He didn't have to. As is the way with all heroes, your journey has become the stuff of Atlantean legend.
Then you know my staff is the reason I'm here. I need to learn how to master it.
This land is a paradise of power for those with issue devices. But all in good time.
Again, I don't like where this is going. Because you promised me paradise on Earth, and every time I've heard that so far, I've just found shit.
So you expect me to live among you? A home among gods?
You wouldn't be the first mortal.
Gods. We are much more than the human conception of gods. Your father called us the ones who came before. But as Alethea told you, we are the issue.
You know about my staff, Pythagoras, and Alethea? I'm starting to feel very watched.
Your trials in both Elysium and the underworld. No, your triumphs there are known to us.
My trials forced me into rebellion. They made me face the dead. My hardships make me a good Dikastes?
We don't always choose our path. But in this case, your blood shows for you. You possess both DNA strands. The best of humans and Isu. I have no doubt that you are our mutual future.
Let's go for it.
Where do I start?
Humans have 5 senses to understand the world around them. We have been blessed a 6th. Knowledge. No. It is not merely your vision of the ego. The essence of that sense sleeps now. But it can be awoken in Atlantis. Your stuff is more than a key. It's a bridge between who you are now and who you must become.
And if I fully awaken this 6th sense, I'll have mastered the staff?
That and more. Come, let me show you.
I accessed power sources in Elysium and the underworld. They helped my knowledge, I think, but they haven't changed my senses.
In Atlantis, you'll find the sources that awaken your new sense much more concentrated. Not only will your knowledge grow here, but it will thrive. You'll find 3 such sources once you leave this palace. You know them as Keeper's Insights.
Doesn't look like anyone can get through.
It's blocked to those who haven't full access to our knowledge. Find the source of that knowledge within this palace. Try to pass through once you do.
Okay. Isu knowledge. The Isu sixth sense, also known as knowledge, can be gathered by scanning various pieces of Isu tech. Okay, this is getting really cool. Keeper's Insight, data caches, and a codex. Awesome. Multiple quests accepted. Appears to be above me.
Hello, Layla.
Ah!
Alethea? What are you doing in here?
You needed intervention. I couldn't stop you physically, but perhaps I can make you understand through technical means.
No, I've got this. Stay out of it.
Oh, come on. I know you can swing. There we go. Just immediately start unidentified hand. Okay. Didn't need that. Oh, oh. Ooh, jeez, do not fall off the edge of the world. Nope, no, no, no. That's not the way I want to go. Okay, come on. Up we go. There we go. And hi-yee! Magic blowy wall, tell me your secrets.
Strange. But it feels like the stuff is becoming a part of me. I
Isu
think I'm
knowledge.
starting to understand.
It's a nice little bar
It's
down
like I can feel Isu memories and hear their wisdom.
there. You're the Avatar! You can sense your past lives, knowledge. Duties of a Dikastes. Again, I will butcher this despite having it heard like 12 times already. Poseidon, the Trident King, has decreed these rules be followed without discretion throughout Atlantis. Rulings made by the Dikastes must be followed. The Dikastes will act as impartial judge and have authority over all except the Dikastes Bacillus. Isu experimentation is prohibited on all humans, and the Dikastes will see to its adherence. Matters of Isu and human concern must be considered without bias. All judgments made by the Dikastes will directly influence the cycle's success. Interesting. I will be placed in a position of power that I really should not have. Oh! I just cannonballed into the flowers. Oh, pass through, no problem. Oh, this place is gorgeous. This is like that kind of tropical paradise I wish I could go. On the waterfall. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. And it makes me think of Forerunner Civ from Halo. Judgment of Atlantis. Ooh. So pretty. I love how they like build it into the limestone
What you
cliffs.
meant about the sources being more concentrated. I feel different.
Many things are different here, Dikastes. You'll discover that in time. Atlantis awaits you. I have one rule that is absolute. Our technology cannot be used on my human civilians. Their bodies cannot withstand the power. The Isu know this above all.
So, I'm free to go? What task should the Dikastes do first?
Even Atlantis is not a perfect society. It yearns for balance. So be that balance. Then when your role as guide to the people is fulfilled, it may well be perfection. Don't worry. You've already earned my respect, which is a trial in itself.
Mm-hmm. Fun. Glorious fun. And who are you?
Dikastes. His Eminence Atlas humbly requests that you join him at his dome
Atlas.
to discuss a matter of grave importance.
Right.
I just got the job. How do you?
I'll make
How
sure
does
to
he
stop
know
by.
I'm here? Stop.
His Eminence? This place is more kings than Sparta.
Huh. Royal Mountain of Poseidon. Well, time to check the map. Alright. Okos of Atlantis. And Purismo Ring. So I've got several major... I got 3 main rings, which make up the world. That's not what I want. I can't zoom in any further. Okay. Looks like that's an undiscovered location. Palace of Poseidon. Oh. Well, I just went way down. Doma of Atlantis, but it's where I need to be. What did I just find? New Dikastes. To all Atlanteans, by order of Poseidon, the Trident King, the newly appointed Dikastes has been chosen Kassandra of Sparta. She will now be known as the Dikastes of Atlantis. Her arrival is predicted in the coming days of the current cycle. What do they mean, cycle? It has to be more than just year. And Atlas, what do you want? You're like one of the last of the Titans. Still alive. Forced to hold the sky from this earth. I expected someone a little more beefy.
Ah, you've arrived. I'm honored the Dikastes would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're Atlas, I take it.
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
What?
I seem to have a lot to do around here, thanks to Poseidon. But if I can help, I will.
A noble pursuit. As my messenger stressed, the situation is dire. The Dikastes is just who I need.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try and
That's
use my
unfortunate.
position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphiris, and Azaeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
So you have problems with Daddy's choices, and again, I'm being used for someone else's end. You
Tell me
got
about Gaviros.
9 other brothers?
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next exhilarating spectacle, I'm sure.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done. I heard there
Oh,
was
he's a
some
bleeding
issues
heart.
near the
Great.
Doma of Amphiris.
We have Archons where I'm from. Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis, ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully, a job at which I fear they're failing.
Great.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it, but Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
Okay,
I'll
off
find
I
the
run.
Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
Multiple quests accepted. What's in here, since they happen to go and just blatantly nudge, nudge, wink, wink this way? No? I was hoping that'd be a door or something. Seriously, what is this place? Oh, this is a hard light floor. That's cool. Alright, well, I'm not exactly finding what I thought he was going to point me towards. So, we're going to go do some exploring. Seriously, this is paradise. This would be a really cool place to live. Until, you know, the hurricane comes through. Then you'll die. Alright, we're gonna start dealing with the Sons of Poseidon. As is. Well, again, I'm some dumbass American who can't pronounce foreign people's names. Let us see what he wants. Betty.
Is
There you are.
Azais a physician and an Archon?
Azai saw me yesterday. He told me I'll be able to go home soon.
Mm-hmm. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
What have I missed? What must I do?
Zeiss? You have your hands full.
Dikastes, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised that anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle, it began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day
Oh
by
no.
day.
Oh no.
The more
They're
they
getting the
fell sick,
Rona.
faster
They've got the
pathogen spread.
Rona.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plants dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
The end times.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries.
The
and
shroud!
eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing.
Oh.
Scientists here have tried to replicate it
Consus
based
was
on
an
the
Isu who
schematics,
made the
but
shroud,
it's
which is
still in the
basically like the Shroud of
experimental
Turin,
phase.
which could
And
heal
it hasn't been
all
tested on
injuries
humans.
and technically
So
bring
it
people
may
back
not
from the
work.
dead, but their brain,
That's
they
not
were
the
still
biggest issue.
dead. They had no
Poseidon
brain
has
function.
outlawed the use of our technology on
He
humans.
ended up fusing his
They fear that if we
consciousness
don't act
with
quickly,
the
pathogen
shroud
will
at one
spread
point.
across Atlantis.
It's quite interesting.
If you think this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure that you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for Dikastes. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
Awesome. Yeah. It's like eradicate the plague. We're not going south. We're not going North Korea on this place. We're not just going to start killing people left and right because they cough. When the world all thought Kim Jong-un had the Rona and was going to die, and his batshit crazy sister was going to get power. I know you ain't simping for a commie. Yeah. People are crazy. Yeah, no, the weebs went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when they were fine. They animated the shit out of that so fast. All money left unattended shall be confiscated for the Dikastes.
The devices Zeiss wants must be inside.
Hopefully I can actually get inside. Yes.
Watch my step around here.
And now I'm a wanted woman. I'm a Dikastes, so I should be able to go wherever the hell I want. I only answer to Poseidon. Well, let's... Oh, nope, nope. Climb back up. I don't want you to crouch. There we go. And assassinate. Body will disappear and I can sneak in here. I can't sneak in there. That's a problem. You no see me, you no see me, you no see me. None of you. Ho. Nobody sees me. Yep. I don't like having to kill guards when I don't need to. At least in this. Like, come on, we're supposed to be on the same side, guys. Where's the magic thing I desire? Come on, boys. Ah, there's the Shroud of Turin.
A Nisu device. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Haha. Is that blood? It's blood. Gotta keep moving that. Up. And just like that, I'm gone. Actually. Yeah, there's an Isu catch and an adamant ingot. I want those. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of exploring before I leave. And they're probably down there. Ooh. And stealth assassination. This is what I want. I just hope the statues behind me don't magically come to life.
What was in that
Haha.
box? Body's tingling like mad. There must be more of these somewhere.
And then what are you? That's a treasure box. Now, I'm trying to figure out where one would be hiding an ingot in here. And as I continue to explore, I find more and more. Ha. Tale of Brothers. This is my personal account of the familial relations to the Dikastes Baelis for the official statement code reference For those who exist past the cycle's destruction, take these words as a warning. My official document will read that Hades, brother to Poseidon, is a mastermind of leadership. On the contrary, his immaturity should bar him from any realm above his underworld. Matters unique to the Isu don't concern him, for in his realm the quality of blood his subordinates have are inconsequential. Word progress means as much to him as the dirt on his sandals. Other than a love of games of chance, Poseidon and Hades are opposites. However, they do share common ground on one subject, Zeus. Their other brother, Golden Child atop Mount Olympos, has been a taboo topic for more cycles than have been recorded. Okay, so I'm starting to think cycles mean years. If the brothers had it their way, their brood would have stopped at 2. One myth tells of a time Zeus came to Atlantis personally to reprimand his brother. As soon as he left, Poseidon destroyed the cycle just to get his stench out of the air. This is truly bad blood. Okay, maybe not year, but like iterations, because they do Conscious Shroud of Eden. When Hephaestus was a master of forging instruments of war, his apprentice Consus proved himself equally capable of creating instruments of life. It was during the War of Unification where the scientists met bloodshed with innovation. In the face of ever-rising death toll, he worked obsessively to create a device which could restore bodies devastated by war to a previously healthy state. He eventually succeeded in creating a prototype, and as he approached the end of his natural life, he uploaded his conscious into this new device. Yeah, see? He's basically now an AI inside the shroud. Unable to communicate with the outside world, however, he and the prototype disappeared into obscurity for centuries. Many failed attempts were made by fellow Isu scientists to replicate his invention. During the previous cycle, rumors surfaced about the discovery of Consus' original prototype, but evidence of the discovery has yet to be revealed. Cool. Yet to find this ingot. Ha!
This
There we go.
metal is heavy. And here's a note.
Closed is the last adamant ingot from the old forge of Atlas,
be
south
used
of
to
the royal
create
mountain of
weapons.
Poseidon.
I
The
have
rest
to
of the
find
ingot
this
should be kept
place.
in multiple city archives and repositories. A meeting hall shall be forged in Dikastes' honor once the forge is destroyed at a later date. So I basically have found adamantine. Perfect. I found the indestructible metal of gods. Come on, climb. Alright, now that I think we've pretty well picked this place clean, we're gonna head back to the Archon.
I don't understand how this glowing cloth is going to heal the sick. I hope Azais is right.
Okay, just looks like Alethea, not actually Alethea. Oh, that would have been weird. But again, Ubisoft with their, moderate creative ability are big fans of recycling character models. I mean, I get why they do it. You can't create an individual character model for every single NPC in the game. You'd end up just bogging down the game with rendering issues and memory problems. But it does lead to a few occasional confusing moments where it's like, oh, you look like a person I'm supposed to, be dealing with. Or you just run into like the same guy at different times. It's like, you've got the worst life, buddy. You got every problem under the sun. Although I think they do put a little bit of effort into making unique models for like any of the enemies we have to fight. Like named big important enemies.
I've
Alright, what's up?
Glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact. But you have it. I can't believe it.
Oh, yes. a magic that way. It'll be slow work getting this thing to work to, you know, cure everyone.
See what this
But
thing can
you
do.
have a way to cure them now. Oh, the human exploded.
Asais, what the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
Oh. Well,
This device is dangerous. Maybe Poseidon outlawed it for a reason. I don't think you should use it on anyone else.
I was so hopeful, but you're right. This device isn't ready to be used on live subjects. All I've done is add to the pain and suffering.
Some things can't be fixed with devices or intellect. There are problems even the Isu can't solve.
I suppose all I can do is return this device to the laboratory and make sure the victims are comfortable until the end.
yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. So now, more quests. Fire amid water. Okay. I can... Ooh, I can forge a new weapon. So I need to retrieve at least 3. Adamant ingots found in archives or repositories in the Okos of Atlantis. Some are in chests, and some can be found alongside Keeper's Insights in the Poramos Ring. Reach Knowledge Sequence 1. Okay. Rebel Scum. Ooh, let's go to this one. I have some shitty new breastplate. Some shitty stick. And all the way down at the bottom is my magic brick. This one. Okay. Onward we go. Seriously, the
That's one Archon helped. I hope they're not all this intense.
the giant pylon in the sky just makes me think of a Halo ring. Oh, long jump.
This is it.
There you go. Whee!
That must be Amphiris. Why so many guards?
We hope none of them decide to attack me. Nope. Sir, you're not supposed to be beating up on the humans.
Let her pass.
Oh, as you slit a man's throat. Sir, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Amphiris, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
Well, I see.
Dead bodies
Yeah.
of civilians outside, a tortured corpse at your feet. The only animal I see around here is you.
Yes, we're going to be
A
antagonistic
human
here.
did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Good or bad, they are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium. So I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
This one said they plan to launch an attack.
Just
Someone
drag
needs
the
to
body
destroy
off.
the resistance before that happens.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dikastes. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
Killing leaders will make them martyrs, but if I destroy their supplies, an army marches on its stomach. So if you get rid of their supply chain, it becomes much harder for them to actually stage a coup. So,
Killing people will just make the fire spread faster. Now, if we destroy their supplies and their weapons, they can't oppose the issue.
I admire your optimism. But I fear it will not be enough. However, it's your decision to make.
Just leave it to me.
damn straight.
I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
Not a problem. I mean, if all I have to do is throw some flaming arrows at them, it would help if I had some flaming arrows. Top these off as well. Then the supplies. Well, you, sir, are going to be issue. Okay. Well, they know I'm here. Well, that was a hell of a shot.
Best stay out of sight.
You boys don't know I'm here. You don't know I'm here. I don't exist. Back to sleep, asshole. And yoink! I might want to move. Oh. These guys really want me dead. Oh. Oh. Sneak back out through the puppies. Sneak through the puppies. And wait for the heat to die down. And we're probably gonna have to climb up somewhere to get angles on the next few. Oh. No. I'm gonna have to come back here. Birdie. because they have one of those. I need to get my hands on that. Haha, just like that. I'm free. Foom. Foom. And then the last one is underneath me. So I actually need to... Oh! What the hell? You don't see me. You don't see me. Whoop. Whoop. All right. Next one, last one's buried in there a little bit. If we climb up this, we should be able to get an angle. Boom. Come on. Up. Well. Ha.
Hard to form a resistance if they have no supplies.
I was really hoping to full stealth this, but you'll never find me, because I don't exist. You can't catch me. All right. That's just a purse. We're good. Work's done, sir. No one died.
Dikastes, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
That would have been overkill.
You can never be too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I destroyed their supplies and equipment.
You believed you saved lives by being merciful, but the truth is that more will die in the end.
I promise you, they're no threat.
You underestimate them. Yes, you've taken their means of striking now, but they would regroup and find more weapons. All you have done is delay the inevitable.
Uh-huh.
Just one more Archon to go. Maybe I should just do their jobs too.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we gotta just somehow get to this magic box. Human will proving difficult. Current genetic combinations unstable. Access restricted. Okay. That all that is? Yep. Okay. That's all I needed. So now, got lots of little orange quest starters. What are you all the way out there? Ah, here's the last one I need. Track. Tower of Judgment. Yeah, all the viewpoints have these cute little names like Tower of Judgment, Tower of Wisdom, Tower of Intellect, and it's just... Atlantis is a place of learning. Howee. This is a Coliseum. A racetrack for the horses.
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
And this is the storage room that leads nowhere. Shalom. You been drinking?
Thank the stars. I was beginning to lose all hope.
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Dikastes Kassandra takes on Atlantis' finest warriors! You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pangratian.
Why?
I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city.
It's worth it.
Alright! Give me some people to murder. I like beating in heads. Also known as precursor boxes. We've had one or two of those lead to really bad shit. Oh, this is definitely the sketchy bounty hunter arena.
Here in our beloved city. Tonight we have a very special guest. They'll be Atlantis here to entertain you. Our hero's first challenge.
Oh, all of you bleed. Blood of King Leonidas. Oh.
Let's find out.
All right, Kassandra. Be entertaining. That's what he said.
Come on. Oh. None of your hits are coming towards me. You die. Ow, ow. Okay, you're dead. That's good. Hi! Give me your adrenaline. Ha ha!
This is
Who's
definitely
next?
not a Pangration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Dikastes to overcome?
And who are you? Arena champion with a health bar the size of Canada. Ow. I'm taking your shield away, sir. And then I'm going to murder you. Actually. Boom! Feel the wrath of my spear. Punk! Back in the corner. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. Give me a fight. Nope. Sir, it just sucks to be you. Oh, punk. Nope, shut you down. Just gonna run your shit all day long. Oh. You can't run away from me. Get back in the corner. Oh, you think you can hurt me? You think you're allowed to hurt me? sir, you be greatly mistaken. No. Ha ha.
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dikastes is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will she show mercy? Or will she spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gyros will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dikastes.
No.
You don't deserve to die just for losing.
Our merciful Dikastes has passed judgment. But do not dismay! Our champion lives to fight another day for you, the audience. And here we are, the end of today's event. Next to face our Dikastes' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the gods, what is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
Why? Fine.
Criminals? Then this has to be done.
Let the slaughter commence!
Although I'd love to know what their actual crimes are. Blatant murdering of innocents, this is some bullshit. Although again, love to know what their actual crimes are. Really, woman, you're beating me with a shovel? Although, yeah, you are using whatever you have available to you.
Hail our wise Dikastes!
I don't like any of this.
What a show! What a show!
The people seemed entertained.
Why wouldn't they be? You put on a performance for the ages.
If this kind of entertainment keeps the peace, then maybe it has value.
I know the game seems barbaric, but sometimes we must feed the primitive beast within to keep it dormant. Now, I must begin preparing for my next great event. Thank you for your help, Dikastes.
I don't endorse any of this. Not much we can do. Okay, so now we have 3 little more missions. And these. Burden of leadership. Okay, so let's report back to Adonis. And probably wrap up the episode. I'm sure Adonis is gonna yell at us for the shit we did because we didn't do what he wanted. We'll have somehow misinterpreted his orders. It's like, I'm sorry, sir. Who's judge, jury, and executioner right now? Who answers directly to Granddaddy Poseidon? Not you. I do. My rule technically overrides yours. So, I don't care if you don't like what I did. Piss off. Of course, I'm getting ahead of myself. For all we know, Poseidon. Atlas may be happy with us. But like it's Poseidon. Oh, I can talk to him.
Questions for me? Ask.
Oh, I'm
My
good.
questions are answered. Thank you.
I didn't realize I could just talk to him, but that was cool. Alright. And, yee. Slide down the side of a building and jump. Sploosh. Nice guard. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. But yeah, lots of guards. And here's the 3 idiots.
Dikastes, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
Ropes,
I invited
technically.
my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
I've also sent many people to the land of the dead. I'm a warrior, a soldier. I kill people for a living. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You asked me to help the Archons. I did. Their problems are solved.
Their problems only existed because they couldn't perform the duties their roles demanded.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Dikastes. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Killing your brothers is a waste. Teach them to learn from their mistakes, and they'll do whatever you say. They can't do that if they're dead.
I watched you help my brothers. You always found solutions that tried to preserve life. Some of my kind view humans as a resource to be sacrificed. If we want them to progress, we must be an example.
We all look up to someone. I think they look up to you.
Wise
Literally in this
Dikastes.
situation.
I respect your decision. For the moment.
Just beat your brothers upside the head, knock some sense into them, and hopefully the situation works. If they still fail to do that, then I'll stab a knife through their heart. I don't know, just
So what now?
If you're going to one day
constructive
rule the
reinforcement.
city, Kassandra, you're going to have to learn a
To
very
what?
important lesson.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Yeah, that's usually how that goes.
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. This city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Dikastes, and for that, you have my thanks.
What did you just toss me? Half of a disc. Okay.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Atlas is a dick. No surprise there. I have a key fragment now. Okay. Do 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 do. Hello, sir. Who are you? I cannot talk to you. That is a problem. Alright, so after that lovely conversation, this is where we're going to end today's episode. Comment, like, subscribe, and let us continue to bring ruin and chaos to the great city of Atlantis.